I need something interesting to intro this video.
What's that?
What's going on, guys? Today we're back, and today I am going to be doing oh my goodness. Okay, this thing's loud, I'm taking it off. What is inside of my camera bag? I don't really have any other video ideas, but I did go to Joyride a couple days ago, so I will insert some highlight clips of that. I was with Dylan and Ben, so I think my mom did get some clips of them. No fisheye clips, just zoom clips. And while that's going, I'm going to go change my shirt. So, enjoy these clips. Alright, so, of course, you know, I had to put on another Takeoff BMX shirt. Whatever. One thing I did want to mention is I did meet a really sick guy when I was at Joyride. His name's Hunter, and he's been watching the videos for I don't know how long, but he did this for me, which is absolutely insane. I never thought that someone would ever want to take time out of their day to create something for me. I didn't think that I would ever have that big of an impact on someone. But this is actually sick. I'm going to get some tacks, and I'm going to put it up somewhere on my walls. I took a bunch of things down because I want to make room for like new things that I want to put up, but I'm going to put it in a spot where I'm gonna see it every day because this is actually really cool. He has Takeoff BMX, Send It, fan art, hashtag BMX for life, Joyride for life, Vans. He actually has his Instagram up here in the corner, hunter.e267, so if you guys wanna go follow him, go do that. And then he has my Instagram and hashtag BMX. So this is sick. I'm going to put this. For now, I'm just gonna put it, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see this part of my wall? You can't. So for right now, I'm just gonna put it here until I can create find a better spot to put it. So now with what this video is, I'm gonna start it off in this pocket here. So this is my front pocket. There isn't a lot of room in here. What I have in here is one of those like microfiber cloths that you can like clean your lens with and everything like that. I actually use that a lot because I tend to get my lenses really dirty often. And then I have lens cleaner in here also. And then in this pocket, I have a bunch of things as it all falls out. So in here, it's an old sunglass case. What I have in here is I have my GoPro charging cord, cube for it to plug into, and then all my GoPro mounts. Just in case someone's like, hey, can I borrow like a GoPro mount? I got a GoPro, or they want to use my GoPro or whatever, something like that. Stickers, of course, I always have on me when I have my camera. These are the mediums, and then in here I do have the smaller ones. I actually have these batteries in like I think this is a sunglass bag that my dad gave me. And it's actually clipped onto my camera bag, so if it like falls out, like it won't like go anywhere. And I have 2 batteries in my camera, and then I have 3 in here, so I can put 2 more in my camera, and then if those die, I can take off my battery grip and put the 1 more battery that I have. And the batteries I have, I'll go over what they are. I have 1 Canon one, and all the other ones I have are like knockoffs, I guess. B&M premium rechargeable ion batteries. I do have the like neck strap that you put on if you want to like carry it around your neck. I keep this on me just in case I take my camera bag with me to a place and I don't feel like hanging onto it. I can just tie it around my neck. Well, not tie it, put it around my neck. I also have I try and keep this as compact as possible, so I got an elastic wrapped around it as well. This is actually a waterproof bag cover, so if I'm out in the rain and I get caught in the rain, I can just throw this over my camera bag and I won't have an issue getting my camera stuff wet. Also, I have a selfie stick, so if I'm kind of resorted to filming on my phone, I have this to do it. I actually put this in my camera bag because when I went out with Harrison one time, I was trying to buy something like this and I couldn't find one. So I keep this on me just in case I want to use my phone and not pull out my big camera. Also down here is I got my waterproof casing for my GoPro in case in the summer when I go swimming I want to take my GoPro with me when I film a video. I always have this in my camera bag too. I think that, oh no, one more thing. What is this? Oh yeah, this is if I want to clean the sensor in my camera, I use this. I spray it, a little bit of air comes out, and then you dust off your sensor just to keep your sensor clean on your camera. And that's all that is in this pocket, so I'm gonna put everything back in here so I don't lose it and keep everything how it's supposed to be. And one more thing, if you guys ever see me, and I do have my camera on me, ask me for stickers because I always have them on me. They're never a thing that I don't take with me unless I don't take my camera bag. But usually when I will see someone that is either a fan or a subscriber, I'll have my camera bag on me. So just don't be afraid to come up and ask me. I'll give you guys stickers. Don't even worry about it. Also, the website is up. Go get yourself a sweater, takeoffbmx.bigcartel.com. And this camera bag, I didn't even go over what camera bag this is. I've actually been wanting to get this camera bag for a long time. It is the LowPro Tahoe BP150. And if you guys remember earlier when I was filming videos, I think it was in the early part of the summer, I had a camera bag, and it's a big bag. I'll go get it and I'll show you guys. Give me one sec. This is a camera bag that I was using before, and I didn't like it because, for one, every time I would open it and I had things in here, they would all fall out. And it was just like, whenever I would like open my camera bag, everything would just be everywhere. Like when I had stickers in here, and like my lenses would fall out everywhere. And there just wasn't enough pockets for me, and this camera bag was like, I think it was like 20 bucks, and I didn't even like it. It's a stupid bag. Never buy camera bags off Amazon. Go to a camera place and buy a bag that you can test yourself, because this was a very bad idea on my part. On the side, I carry both of my chargers. I have to have different chargers than the Canon charger when I charge these batteries because they're not Canon. And then I do have my Canon charger down here, and I actually haven't charged this battery in like over a year because these two last me long enough. And then I have a multi-use screwdriver. This usually I use to put my Joby Gorilla Pod on. And then I got a bunch of different types of like screwdriver attachments. I always try and keep this stuff on me because when I'm at Joyride, I tend to go through batteries a lot quicker. I also do carry, I didn't even go over this. This is a X-Grip X Pro, and there is a whole other piece to it that I took off and threw away because it wasn't needed. It was really annoying to use, but I did put grips on it. If you're holding it like this, it's a lot more comfortable instead of just holding a bare bar. But I use this a lot. I haven't recently because of it being winter. But in the summer, I use this every single session with Harrison and with everyone else. I like it because it's very balanced, like, because you got it filming fisheye, you film low. And I do have one hot shoe mount up here for my microphone. But I just like it because it's very balanced. It doesn't tip when you're holding it. It's just all around a really good purchase. I think I paid like 60 or 80 bucks for this. I'm not entirely sure. But this is probably the best thing I ever bought for filming BMX specifically, because it's such a good piece of action sport camera gear. I took this to Woodward. I use it at Woodward every single day. So now into the big part of the camera bag. It's not going to look like much because I'm filming on most of what I use, but I will show you guys what I do use after I go through this. So in my camera bag, if you open it up, it's kind of hard to see. Let me adjust the camera. So when you open it up, I have four lenses. I'm using my fisheye right now. And I'll go over each one of these as I go on to the video. In this pocket, I keep my GoPro and my extra GoPro batteries, just in case, and my chest mount, as well as what is attached to it. I use that a lot, actually. I never thought that I would ever use the chest mount as much as I do. But when I'm out and I don't feel like bringing up my camera, I put on the chest mount if I'm riding around. I really do enjoy using it because it's such an easy piece of equipment. Right here, I'll start with this lens. This lens I specifically use just for taking pictures. I don't use it for much else because it's a very macro lens. It is a Canon 55 to 250, and I use it mostly when I'm taking pictures of sometimes birds or like moving things that are far away. A lot of people use this lens for nature photography specifically because it zooms in so far. I got this lens, I don't really remember when I got it. No, I don't remember when I got it, but I did get it specifically for just taking pictures because I like taking pictures as well as filming videos. I have the kit lens that came with my camera, the Canon 18 to 55, and I do enjoy this lens a lot. The only thing that I don't like is how it doesn't zoom in as far as I wanted it to. I would have preferred getting the Canon 18 to, I think it's 135 or something like that. Spencer Forsman uses that lens because it's very zoomed out and then it can zoom in very far. But this lens has been through hell and back. I've dropped this lens so many times. I've dropped it in pizza. I've reamed this lens dramatically. But I do like it. It does work for filming like medium type of videos. So like when my mom is standing up on like the balcony at Joyride, she uses this lens because it's not too zoomed in and it can zoom in fairly far. My third lens is a tiny little thing, but I use it a lot more than I thought I ever would. This is a Yongningu digital 50mm pancake lens. I actually use this lens a lot. I like because it's such a wide aperture. As you guys can see, a lot of light can be let in through this sensor, but I like this lens specifically because of the depth of field that it gets when you take portraits, and portraits are one of my favorite type of photography that I do take. But when I take pictures, I like that lens because it's such a wide aperture. I can take it in kind of low light situations. I don't use that lens for vlogging or filming videos often because it's such a prime lens and you can hear it focus and stuff. I did have a Canon, or not a Canon, I can't remember, a Sigma 10-20, but that was my uncle's that he was letting me borrow. So I had to give it back to him. But I am going to be getting the Canon 10-18 soon enough. So now I'm going to switch to my phone and I'm going to go over everything that this camera is and what I use. So where's my phone? So mind you, I have a Samsung phone, so the quality is not that good. But this is my setup that I use. I'm going to go over everything individually, so I'm just going to tear all of this apart, and then I'm going to go over everything that this camera is and what makes these videos perfect. So the first thing that I will go over is I have a Canon, or not a Canon, why do I keep saying Canon? This is a Rode Video Micro. I actually got this mic when, just a couple weeks after I got my camera. And I've been using it, it was only like 60 bucks, and I've been using it ever since I got my camera, so it's been holding up really well. It's actually pretty tiny, without the wind muff on. But it was 60 bucks, it works great, and I would not, how do I put this back on? I know there are better mics out there, but this one's held up pretty good, and I probably won't get rid of it until it gives out. So the other thing that I use is a Joby GorillaPod. I don't really know much about it, is that it bends and it makes a tripod. And I do have the quick release mount, so it can mount on my camera fairly quick, because the name of quick release, obviously. But I wrap this thing around so many things all the time. I use it in the summer a lot. I balance it on beams and rails and everything with it. But I paid cheap for this. It was the last one in a store when I bought it, and I got it for like 29 bucks, I think, which is really cheap because this is one of the heavier duty ones meant for like DSLR cameras, and it's like really rugged. But I've had this, I think, just a couple months after I got my microphone, I got this. So things kind of started piecing together after I got my camera, but I will go over this now. So the lens that I usually run is a Rokinon, or however you want to pronounce it, 8mm fisheye. Now this is one of the most expensive fisheyes that you can get on the market. The other expensive one I know is the Canon 8-15, which is like $1,500, and I did not want to pay that much for a lens. But I did pay around $400 for this lens just because I wanted a better fisheye out of the bunch and because I did want my videos to be pretty pristine. I've got this just a little while after I got my camera as well, and I got no problems with it. It works fine. It does get fairly dirty, but I mean, that's what cleaning stuff is for. Another thing that I use a lot is this battery grip. Now what this is it pretty much goes on the bottom of my camera. You guys seen it in my camera. And then it can hold 2 batteries inside of it. Now it's really hard to do this with one hand, but it holds 2 batteries, so it lasts twice as long than just the camera by itself. I've been running this thing for a while now. I really enjoy it because I don't go through batteries as much because it does run 2, but I love this thing. I've been using it for so long. I don't know what type of battery grip it is. I know it's not the Canon. Oh, here it says right here. It's a Vivitar VIG PG for T6i. I really enjoy this thing. It's not a Canon one because I think I paid like 80 bucks for this and the Canon one was like 120. Did not want to pay that much, but this one still holds up pretty good. The only thing that I don't like is that I don't know how many battery bars I have left due to this thing. But that's okay. I still really like this thing, being it was cheaper. So now the beast itself that I run is a Canon T6i. Now, this camera has a lot of things to it that I really enjoy. I really enjoy that it has Wi-Fi function because it helps me transport pictures from here to my phone a lot faster than I would if I had to put this on here and then put here on here, and it's just a big work. But I really like this camera, and this camera has done a lot for me. This camera has brought, I don't even know how many more of you guys onto the channel, but I just have to say a huge thanks to my parents for getting this for me last Christmas. It's probably the best Christmas present ever because I use it all the time, and I really enjoy it. But yeah, let me put all of this back together, and oh god, let me put all of this back together, and then we can switch back to this camera. So yeah, that is mostly everything that is inside of my camera bag. So I know that it's hard. I hope you guys actually enjoyed that little whatever it was. I didn't really know what else to film. I wanted to film. It's actually almost 9 o'clock and it's Sunday and I have to go back to school tomorrow, and that absolutely sucks because I just had 2 weeks off and now I gotta go back. The website is up. I said that I think 3 times in this video now, but go get yourself a hoodie, support me, support the channel. I know that it's hard not posting any like BMX related videos at this time of year. It's hard for me to get outside and I really wish that I could, but I hope you guys understand that it's hard for me to make videos during this type of time period. This summer is gonna be absolutely insane. There's gonna be so many videos put out. I'm gonna try and get over like so many, there's just so many plans I have for this summer. And it's just gonna be insane. And I can't wait to bring you guys along with me along the whole ride. Well, I'm gonna go into that, but before that stops ringing, I'll leave you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. My cat came in, scratched my carpet and left. He does that all the time. I have no idea why.